Hello, guys. It is High Priestess Jamila. Hello, hello, hello. I was gonna wait till 3:30, but I decided let's do it now. Let me alert my peeps that I am live. Okay. All right. So it is the witching hour, and I wanted to come and have a discussion. Yes, we are still up over here. We tend to stay up later when we're under spiritual attack. So there's like all sorts of spirits just kind of circling. They trying to get in, but I got it locked airtight up in here. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys about narcs and how it feels to deal with them and just their constant cycle of BS. It never stops with them. I'm telling y'all. It never, ever stops. They have to try to annihilate you in some kind of way. Their enablers do not care about them, is really the way I see it, because they encourage the behavior. Usually the enablers are other narcs. But the funny part about it is that when you get a group of narcs together, all of the other narcs are consciously aware that they're dealing with a narc, but they don't. Okay. They all know that each other are narcissists, right? They all know it, but they don't think of themselves as a narc. To be honest with you, like they'll sit and encourage a narc to do their bad behavior, but then they'll go and they'll talk about how horrible they are, how disgusting they are, when in reality they're just as disgusting because you're enabling it. So it's just really bizarre. And it's like a never-ending cycle because it really is bad. Because I just put up a couple of videos. I've been First of all, I've been working all day. I did like 3 readings today, and I've got like several cleanses that I need to do. Okay, so I have been extremely busy. Thank the heavens, thank the goddess. And, I appreciate and thank all of my clients. Okay, hello, I thank the goddess. I would be a fool to sit up here and not be appreciative because I am so blessed and I've just been, oh my God, y'all just don't know. But what comes the sweets comes the sours. Okay, real talk. Especially when it comes to the witchy world and how ridiculously chaotic it is, and how most spiritualists don't really know the real deal, which is why it's only the fake ones that are competing. A real spiritualist has no reason to compete with anybody because her spirits. So it ain't about competition. If you're trying to get out of like mainstream jobs and convert over to witchcraft, the first thing you need to do is stop being competitive. People will flock to you, people will be drawn to you. Your energy is different because it's higher. And you're more in touch with your spirits, you're more in tune with them if you have that attitude. Now if it's I will tell you that, of course, if you're talking about spiritual war, you want to win that war, but getting clients and girl, girl, bow, you need to come get my training then. Folk, if you like, how can you be an authentic spiritualist and have no idea on how to get clients. Like, especially if you've done it, like if you've been doing it for like 10 years plus. I know a couple of witches on here. It's one of them in particular. I don't mention her name because she got mad at me a few years ago. And she knows that I just love her so much. Every time I see her, it just brightens up my day. She puts up, she's a veteran witch. She puts up like maybe a couple of videos every 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So, she works less and probably makes more than all of us that have been involved. Hey, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Yeah, like I just that's very funny to me. And I think you know what? I will tell you that it would be a narcissistic witch that would do that. It would be a narcissistic witch because I'm a healer, so maybe my energy is a little bit different, but the more people I help, it's just like little pieces of me, little granules of me just heal more and more the more people that I help. So maybe some other people would be different. So at this point, because I have a narcissistic enemy, the cycle starts over again. So you guys are gonna see a lot of thumbs downs on my video. They do the same thing. It's like, God, like, hey, did you ever think to just let it go? Like maybe to walk away and never think of me again? Like, wouldn't it make sense to you? Like, just let it go. Goodbye. Peace out. Narcissistic people think that you're going to choose them over your kids. I'm telling you. I was kind of disappointed with Judge Joe Brown tonight because I saw him on No Boy's show. It's okay though, Judge Joe Brown. I understand. Why it got to be the woman's fault though? Could it possibly be that maybe this was systematically set up, through the elite or through programming, social programming? Just a thought. So it's kind of like, wow. Wow. I want to ask you men a question. What woman kept a man away from her kids without good reason? Not very many. Because men like to pretend that they're normal, out in the public, but then when you go home, they could flip out on you at any moment. And it's just like, really? But if I were married or had a man, he'd be feeling good right now. It's a lot of men going crazy. They scared as shit, scared shitless. Why are you scared? Listen, this is not a deadly virus. They're telling you it's okay. Oh, we're doing a stay. The mayor of Atlanta said we're doing a stay home order. We're going under quarantine, damn it. But you can still go to the gas station, the Dollar General. You can still go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. So it's like, really? Is this real? Like, okay. So I can, if I'm moseying along and the police stop me and it's like, hey, where you going? They must be looking for somebody in the United States. That's what I think it's about. It must be some kind of terrorist or something over here they're looking for. I swear to God. You can still go to the grocery store. There's been thousands of people dead. Who's been dead? Y'all, I'm sorry. It's very funny to me that this y'all don't get it. Y'all too filled with fear to get it. Anyway. Hey, it's a deadly virus going away that literally just destroys your lungs, man. But you can go down to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's okay. It's all good. All of the essentials, gas station, grocery store, but just stay away from people. Oh my God. Then I was on Facebook, y'all, and I saw some idiots on there wishing martial law. I said, I can't take it. Please, Goddess, please. Please. Oh, I can't breathe. I got the coronas. No, actually, I got to pee. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. Thank you. Where's all the toilet paper? We don't know. We took it to Mars. All the toilet paper is on Mars. Oh, goddess. I can't handle any of it anymore, guys. It just, I can't no more. Anyway, so the cycle of the narc continues. I put up an innocent video of some love work that I'm doing for a client. By the way, shout out to my client. You know what? I got the weirdest phone call today, though, guys. Some weird person called me today talking about some. I had a dream that somebody had put some work on me. I think it was you. I was like, what? Who are you? I don't know you. I'm sorry. I don't just do work on people that I don't know. I was like, honey, I said, it ain't me. I said, what you talking about? People done lost their damn mind, y'all. I swear to God. The mind is a very complicated thing, okay? Oh my God. So anyway, and then every time I put up love work, my ex-boyfriends think I'm doing it for myself. I have like 4 or 5 exes that watch me religiously. Just like I'm gonna sit here and watch everything you do. Well, you can't see everything I do, baby. Oh yeah, I don't see a man over there. She's alone. Good. You can't see everything I do, honey. I'm sorry. Unless you have like a camera set up in my house, you snuck in here at night and just kind of, oh God. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. It's just so funny to me. It's starting to, like, I laugh at it all. I'm starting to get like Tupac. Tupac is like Shiva. God, I wish I had me some wine. Y'all don't have no wine. But that's okay though, because I've needed less wine. I've noticed, I know when narcs are attacking, because when narcs attack you, you just want to wake up in the morning and have a damn drink. Like, oh, you wake up in the morning like, oh, damn. Hit the thumbs up, y'all. It's for a client. They don't understand with it because they don't get clients. They're like, you get clients? Yeah, why? Because I'm an authentic witch. Oh, guess I better go get me a job then. No. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, my exes is doing stuff like that. Like, that shit is crazy, yo. Like, it's like that I got an ex from 20 years ago. Like, he's watching. I broke his heart years ago. Actually, I didn't break his heart. My ex broke his heart. First of all, let me tell you something. Do not get upset about what the other man or other woman tells you, because if you are dating a person and another person is asking about them, you almost have to say something negative. So I told my, Tyrese's father, I said, well, he has a small penis and something else. And so he was hating on the relationship, of course. And he called me. Of course, he snatched the phone and was like, she said that you have a small penis. He's been upset with me ever since. It's terrible. And that's my fault. And oh, that's what I was going to say about Judge Joe Brown. Why you date a hoe then? What, these men date hoes, and then they sit and say, well, I was sitting around crying over this woman and she did me wrong. That's what Judge Joe Brown was saying tonight, talking about, well, they don't know what these boys go through, when they sitting up there and, they done had their heart broke by one of these women. It's like, you had a slut, and then maybe you didn't treat her right. I'm just here to tell you guys, I'm telling you. You had a woman that she ain't gonna, and I'm not even slut shaming them, because they'll tell you how they're like, nigga, I am a hoe. You got some money. And they'll fall in love with that because it's just the absolute truth. Do you have some money? Energy. A man that don't have no money, he dead inside. Don't get with him. He dead inside, yo. Don't get with him. He dead. He can't make no money. He dead. And then especially if you a witch that can just think about money and you make it, like nigga, you better get the hell up out my damn face. Ooh, Lord, y'all, that's a big deal to me. I'm telling you, when I unblocked my money chakra, I unblocked it. And at first, when I first got into the witchy business, I was, I was making less money of course, when I first started out. But I lifted those limitations with those gen hex removers because they had me programmed. Sometimes it be the men in your family because they want to keep you close to home and stuff. Because they weird, they're weird weirdos is what they are. Just weird weirdos. So narcs are heavily connected spiritually with vampires as well as other parasitic life forms. Vampires are parasites. If you have to suck a person's blood to live, you are considered to be a parasite. Okay? Well, okay. Let me take that back. It's parasitic in nature. Your nature is parasitic. So so narcs, you know, because this dude, and first of all, I had an experience. I'm gonna tell you about my experience with a narc boy. He is hungry. He is, I just taste delicious to him. So he'll sit there, he'll light red candles on me, and I'll feel it because I'm very sensitive. But it's kind of like he's got personal items of mine and he's obviously using them. And then he'll love bomb me in a way and then take you through that cycle all over again to where you're trash, you're unworthy, you're disgusting, I hate you, you did this, you did that. Whatever situation that they got going on, and it's just so disgusting because it's at that same time that demon is feeding off of you. And see some of these men are shapeshifters themselves. Like, you ever be out somewhere and you see somebody that reminds you of that nigga? You know what I'm talking about. He remind you of that nigga. It's like that. He done shapeshifted. And I'll be looking at him like, okay, sir. Back the fuck up off me. It must be some kind of alien life form on this planet that done showed up. That's just going on. People going, that is something going on around here. But did y'all see Young Pharaoh's video where he's showing where a lot of these politicians are being indicted for trying to poison people with the coronavirus? Like, I was like, wow. People was like, man, your life might be in danger, bruh. I don't think it is. I think he's spiritually protected. I think we all are. Personally, I have got to go to the bathroom. Let me see what y'all chatting it up about. Married to Narc, didn't realize it until 3 years ago. Been married for 14 years. Need to change my screen name because we are separated. Yeah, man. Oh my God. You know what? A lot of men have lost their mind. It's something universally with men, and it's like this spirit kind of going around because it done tried to come over here. I did a very, very, very powerful protection for my family, and I'm going to share it with you guys. I can't, I've been busy. I've done like several videos today. I'm done for the night. I'm getting ready to drink me some of that detox tea. You know what? I like that detox tea, but it made me pee a lot. Like, I was just up all night peeing the last time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you guys go and make sure that you thumbs up all of my videos because the narcs are on a rampage because I'm their queen bee. I'm the queen. They didn't want to treat me like queen bee. I was really the queen. They kept giving the title to other people, but I'm really their queen. I don't want to be their queen, but I've got a lot of honey inside of me. And so they try to say that lighter skinned people are not heavily melanated, But as you can see, I am very, very melanated, just like my Native American ancestors. Um, I've got reddish and yellow undertones to my skin. Okay. So, it's kind of like the savages versus the Indians, and then, it really is because on my great grandmother's side of the family, Minneola, she was obviously very, very thick with some kind of Native American, okay? And then on my mother's side of the family, my grandmother, which on my grandmother, she's got like some very strong African roots. In particular, I can't never think of it. I can't never think of it, but it's oh my God. If you see her, you know what I'm talking about. If you see my grandmother. And so, it's just really sad because y'all do know that narcissism is what caused slavery and all of them disgusting things. This demon been roaming around here for quite some time, and it's all a part of the agenda. And I feel like if you have it, like I have seen people I have watched narcissistic mothers encourage their children to go down, to basically sacrifice themselves or some shit like that. Like these people are really, really sick and twisted because it's like now you're gonna get mad and you're gonna pout instead of just walking away. Now you've learned a lesson because, and see, a lot of times when you have narcissistic witches after you gotta get work done. Cause them fuckers, their magic is even sick and twisted. They do some sick and twisted magic, not normal like what I did. We supposed to use blood and animal flesh and or stuff, but I don't even see how they can even make a magic spell work, which is, I don't even see how they can do that, but somehow they do. Oh, that's what they do. They go and they hire witches too, because I think that a narcissistic mind it's not a healthy mind. They regress all the time as soon as they start playing victim. It's a regression. It's like, hold up, but what did you do? But what did you do? I didn't do nothing. I ain't did nothing. I ain't do nothing. I had an ex that was like, I ain't did nothing. They be carrying him away in handcuffs, my eyeballs swollen up. I ain't do nothing, officer. What I do? I mean, it's really, God, my eyes are red. It's really terrible the way these people do. It's just like, my goddess, what is wrong with you? And it's they're like, I know a narc that is also a crash dummy narc. I mean, he gets hit by cars. He runs out in the middle of the highway to do insurance scams. I mean, this dude, they just don't give a damn about themselves. And he's a narc. So I don't really think that the original narcissist like this, that narcissism, okay, y'all know the story of the narc. It's actually mutated. Narcissism has mutated into these people are like, and I think that if you are narcissistic, you are more prone to mind control. These people can be programmed so easily. I found that narcissistic people are some of the easiest to even do love work on. And they literally won't even know. They really won't know until somebody reminds them perhaps or something. I mean, they go under quick, especially if it's a certain zodiac sign. Um so it's really a trip because what the crazy part about it is that the people that enable them or the people that have to deal with them, they end up starting looking like the bad guy. They start looking like the bad guy. Y'all notice that? And that's something that you can't do. You're not gonna take my peace. You're not gonna take my joy. You're not gonna take my recognition. You're not, and you certainly is not gonna. A narc will try to take credit of your advancement. You could have had plans made in your life, your whole life, And they're going to say, it was because of me that you did that. It's like, what the fuck? As if and I heard a narc line earlier today, and my granny just want to say this. My granny want to say this to that narc that was lying today. I was not on government assistance my whole life. My grandmother had a successful job. Okay. I grew up in a house that my grandmother bought. So all of the women in my family buy houses. So somebody's sadly mistaken and hating. So my grandmother wanted to say that because they literally are some of the most, and I really do think that they think they look smart. None of the enablers are going to tell them how stupid and crazy they look when they're doing stuff like that. Hey, Gabriel. Hello. Welcome. Hey, MJ23. Hey, y'all. I've got to go and use the restroom real quick because I've been holding it and it's starting to. Mm. So I'll be right back. So the one thing that I be wanting to ask the narc is, you do realize, you know what I want to ask them? I want to say, is it possible for you to move on and move forward with your life without ever thinking about that person again, without ever thinking about the person that you became obsessed with? I know I had to do it. You know what happens? Demons use the image of a person to harass you. So, if you are somebody that has become obsessed with somebody, especially if you don't know them, then you're being used by a demon. They don't listen. They don't listen, y'all. It just, and they're told to not listen. They'll do one of these numbers. I'm not gonna listen to you. Hopeless and pointless. Really, I'm just keeping it real with you. And what's sad is that they done bully all of the other normal men into being narcs. Because if you're not a narc, like, male masculinity these days is narcissism. Period. Period. It is. If you want to be a real masculine man and impress other men, God dog it, then you better dog that woman out. Because they gay too. It's just sad, but yeah. I didn't know you didn't like women. Sorry. Y'all see my clothesline? Hold on. It's cold out here too, y'all. It is cold today. There's my clothesline. That stuff should be dry by the morning. So we only did 2 rows because I'll have a washer and dryer soon. And Thank you, Gabriel. Thank you. You know what? I'm cool as long as I stay away from narcissistic people. Then I'm good. Narcs just give me the heebie-jeebies. Them people give me the heebie-jeebies. Hey, Orion's daughter. Hello, sweetie pie. Oh, you're lost. Oh yeah, we were talking about the narky narcs, the snarky snarks. They've been hovering around my channel because what they do is when it is what they do is that if you let them know, look, you're not gonna just disrespect me like that, then they start hoovering. It's like, God, did you is there a book that you can maybe possibly, I don't know, pick up and read it? It's just, I done got so much done today. Let me see what I got done today. I saved an entire family from a demon. I saved over half of the world from suffering. You know, it's like it's so much in a day's work for a psychic witch. I cursed somebody today. Uh, What do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? Oh, and guess what, y'all? Y'all still got time to do y'all Easter trees. What's up here? I got kind of some stuff up here on top of my thingamabob here. You know what I want, y'all? I want some new tables. I definitely want a new dining room set for the eat-in kitchen. And this place is a bit of a mess. I just cleaned it up. They got cups up here, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick up both of these cups at once. Cause I'll probably end up doing the dishes like at 5 o'clock this morning. It just really depends. So, I am planning to have a meetup at a spa, but it's by exclusive invitation only. Okay. And the world is this that we are. Just stop it. See, my daughter came down here and she put on a movie and then she went upstairs. She was watching something on TV. The Invisible Man, I think is what she was watching. I'm about to put on one of my movies that I like to watch when I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm trying to think, it's gonna be a choice of either Rosemary's Baby, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, or The Bad Seed. Vote, y'all. Tell me which one I should watch. You quarantined with one? Ugh. Y'all, I can't do it. I cannot do it. If it's a narc, the most that a narc might have been able to hope for with me would be as being my side piece, and I don't do side pieces. I'm faithful to my men. I like when I get to, when my body gets familiar to with his, and we just got all that familiarity, and I don't like foreign schlongs. I don't like having too many going up in there. It can get really nasty sometimes. Coronavirus sounds better. Yeah, we're talking about going to a spa is what we're talking about doing, but definitely we're gonna wait till the whole coronavirus thing blows over. This invisible man that's just going around killing people. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, uh, y'all need to go and look at Young Pharaoh's video that he did about the coronavirus. But you guys still got time to do your Easter trees. Let me show you guys mine. Please forgive my messy place. Please forgive. There's my Easter tree. It is lit up. And yeah, I definitely need or I want a fireplace screen. And it's one on there, but yeah. So anyway, all right. So still do your Easter trees, and you can actually still join the Easter celebration because we're going to have a really, really nice one. I am going to be making offerings to the spirits on Easter, deviled eggs. I'm going to cook some kind of pork. Okay, we're going to make a pork dinner and maybe some beans, some rice, just get a variety of stuff to make the offerings. And then we're also I've been burning ancestor money and stuff, and I have found that I have such good results from that. It's funny that I hadn't had any in so long. But now to keep me safe because my dad is still being an essential worker, even though he said we can be a family again. I had to come back here because of my health, low immunity, and other issues. Just okay. You know what the energy of worrying does? You know what worrying does? Worrying ages you. Worrying ages you. Why does it age you? Because whatever is making you worry is sucking you dry. You see what I'm saying? When people say, oh God, I'm worried sick, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I've actually been in situations where I have been afraid for my children. So I get that, but take action and go to work. Let me tell y'all the strangest thing that happened the other day. So I was doing a ritual. I forget which one was I doing. which I don't even remember which working I was doing. Oh, I was doing a reversal. And it was during the day because somebody was sending me some bad energy and somebody tried to hex your girl. And it's like, dude, yeah, no. So I had did a reversal. I was standing there doing my ritual. No, I was doing some money work, some prosperity work is what I was doing. So I set the petition down on the table. Little did I know I accidentally set it down on a tea light. I went back in there, it was halfway burnt up. The other petition was halfway burnt up. So I ended up having to do a new coronavirus protection. Because I'm telling y'all be surprised at how powerful ritual is. What I've heard about it and what I've researched about it and picked up on about it is that it's quite interesting how psychological it is. It's very psychological. It is. Oh, okay, you wrote more. Okay. Yeah, narcissistic men, they'll do whatever they can do to disable you. Even, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. Some of these narcissistic men, especially the broke ones, they'll disable you and like literally ruin your life. Like they don't have nothing to offer you. Oh, I handle them I handle them with very, very baneful magic. I can't stand men like that. They make my skin crawl. They are literally possessed by a demon that's trying to destroy women and happiness on this planet. And they not welcome. They'll never be well. I don't like men like that. I don't see how y'all women do that shit. Man, I'd rather be a prostitute. I'd rather go out there and sell my ass than to stay with a man like that. I'm just keeping it real with you, man. I don't see how people do that. Like, if somebody's making you unhappy, leave them. You know what I'm saying? Please, like, don't stay in an unhappy situation, guys. What are you doing? You're ruining your lives. You're throwing it all away. Yeah, they do. Oh God, they don't care about nothing. They don't care. They don't give a damn. As long as they got their narcissistic supply, which is your tears and blood and sweat. Very, very demonic. I'm telling you, it's just like, and you know what I like? I like the fact that I'm not so sensitive to it anymore because I was sensitive to it like 3 or 4 years ago. I would get, I would get really bad anxiety. I was having like PTSD and shit like that. Like, ooh, I just can't stand a cantankerous person. I don't like it when I can pick up on somebody sitting there just thinking about me over it. Like, narcs will brag and they'll say, I'm running circles around your head. I don't like to run circles around nobody head. Don't think about me. Think happy thoughts. Think something else, nigga. Think something else. What you think about me for? I can feel people thinking about me. I can feel people's thoughts. And for some reason my spirits will have me tapped in because if you relevant or if you doing something like if my spirits see you up to no good or something, like they'll tell me and then basically show me your ritual and shit. I've been able to do that probably since 20. No, I was able to do it previously, but I just didn't know what it was to put two and two together. It's terrible. It's horrible. It's a never-ending cycle of horse shit. It's disgusting. I can't stand narc people, and they don't let you go. They'll just you know what they'll do? If you tell a narc to go away, they'll go and talk about you even more. They'll do the same thing. You were completely in the right. You're a normal person that responded to somebody disrespecting you, which disrespect creates stress. We would be a healthier nation or a healthier people if we would stop stressing each other out with this disrespect and bullshit. And then please stop trying to be somebody's master. You look stupid. I swear, especially if you I mean, when you think about it, it's almost like they're court gestures or something. When you think about like it just hey Mia Pete, I'm doing good. How are you? Hey unapologetic Ella. We got Gabriel Lynn in the house. We got Mrs. Jackson, Orion's daughter. How y'all doing? Mm. Well, your wish is granted, Gabriel Lynn. Just make sure you come to me. If y'all ever ask me for money and y'all don't do what y'all say y'all gonna do with it, it just for some reason it happens like that. So your wish is granted. Okay. The king of what? The king of his own bullshit? The king of his toilet? Where he probably went and bought like 30,000 rolls of fucking toilet paper? You know that didn't nobody do that but a bunch of men. I'm gonna buy 10. Yes, give me all of the toilet paper. You know men did that. And I swear, and you know what? When they start taking responsibility, then women won't act like that. Those are just real facts. And they'll say, "Oh, look at these women. See, Jamila, look." It'd be like it'd be like a woman getting her ass beat every 2 seconds in America. And it'd be one damn case of domestic violence with a woman. Look at these women over here. See, Jamila, even though us men violate women every 2 seconds in this country, you see these two women over here, Jamila? You see, they did the same thing. I'm not going for it, buddy. That like really, you know, men are doing the most by like literally a landslide. And I think that a lot of those other women that be acting stupid are just decoys or either crisis actors. This shit don't even be real. Hey, I'll give you $100. Or hey, if they see somebody real dirty and scroungy looking, I'll give you $50 to pretend to be something that you're not in social media. Where do I sign? Oh my Lord Jesus. Oh, I just called Jesus my Lord. We must have a biblical demon up in the chat watching or watching. Yeah. Oh God. You know what? To be honest with you, the reason why I still have a problem with a narc is because I'm in social media. He's just like, get off of there and stop doing that. You're not making any money. It's like, are you the like God? I'll cut a man if he mess with my money. That's like trying to say he trying to kill you. That's basically what that is. I want to kill you. And it would oh yeah, they're haters. Absolutely. So yeah, y'all. But to be honest with you, I sit and laugh at them. But like, I can't stand it when they get to sending stuff. Cause even though I'm a witch, I put on my family protection from witchcraft. That's probably why Jacob's so quiet. I'm gonna start getting him in the bed on time too. Cause I had to remove some stuff from my house. Half of these men roaming this earth are decoys. They done killed up all the men. That's what happened during the wars. Generations and generations of actual real human men being killed. They're being sent to war at the age of 18 or 25. They didn't have no children and they replaced them with a bunch of goddamn demons. And it's hard to find a real person out here. Most of it, a lot of these people, they say the population is too high. A lot of the population is demons and false people. There's a lot of the population that's messed up like that. They ain't really human. Hell, they know they ain't human either because of their thought process is like, I would love to eat you. Yeah. Somebody starts saying that to you, I would like to cut off a piece of your arm and eat you. You know, it's like, whoa. So, hey, what if some of those people was like alligators in a previous life? Maybe that's why they got a bloodthirst. I don't know. They want to eat somebody, eat their flesh. It's weird. So, yeah, because sometimes it's many layers of onions that you have to pull back. In order for me to separate you from a narc, I have to work on you too. So I don't just work on the narc, I work on you too. I don't know why my damn throat got so damn dry. Hold on, y'all. Good Lord. People are crazy. I'm convinced that all of those people that stalk me, that are obsessed with me, the day they die, they're gonna be like, Jamila, Jamila. I love you, I hate you. It's weird. It's very weird. And you'll say, do you not see that you're obsessed with me and that you can't stop talking about me? No, I never talk about you. Right, I heard you. You heard me? Yeah, I heard you talking about me to somebody on the phone for about 3 hours. What? Jamila is tapping our phone lines. No, it's up here. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I'm a telepath, you dummy. I don't need to tap your phone. I'm a fucking human phone tap. Can hear every goddamn thing you saying. People come and get readings where they be like, what is this person saying about me right now? This person is saying that you're a poopy face. And this is, I can tell you exactly what a person's saying about you. Damn it, she knows my secret. I know all your secrets. Fuck. I be hearing them I be seeing them jitterbugging around too, calling each other and shit. having three-way conversations. Call so and so on the three-way. We got to talk about this. This motherfucker ain't talked to me in 5 or 6 years. What the fuck are you still talking about me for? Because I'm hard to get over. I may be easy to fool, but I'm hard to get over. You ain't gonna get over me probably for like you gonna need to go see a witch doctor to get over me. That's just sad, man. And I called to the black. You know what I did? I called to my Black Widow spirit. I tried to remove that Black Widow curse on me. Fuck that. I called to that spirit. I said, I need you right now. They can't stand it. They scared as hell. I can't walk away. Or either they done took some kind of oath or something. It's like, you better throw that damn oath away. Those are them kind of contracts that'll curse your family for generations to come. I got all my energy, unless I want you to have it, is cursed. Unless I want you to have it and you're appreciative. Unappreciated people, and to be honest with you, it ain't even really the demon doing it to most of them anymore because I done already killed that goddamn thing. The narc demon is dead. It died last year. So, what's up, Queen Portia? So, yeah, that's the trip, though. I went outside in my backyard to pick some flowers off of my tree. And what I noticed is that when you're out there and it's quiet, because this neighborhood does get very, very quiet, you can hear the water rushing. You can hear the lake because there's a lake and there's streams and stuff. It's just so nice and relaxing. I'll be glad when it gets warm out. But we needed this cold front. See, this cold front is killing that damn virus. If they are trying to control the weather, they're probably trying to make it really, really cold to kill this virus. Cold air kills viruses. Prince actually felt that way. That's why Prince always lived in in Minnesota. Somebody trying to bind my throat. That's why I keep doing that. You can't bind my throat. Somebody, why would I can feel somebody over there. Shut up. Shut up. I'm so fucking tapped in, man, for real. Like oh God, I don't want to have to put them to rest. It's like my God, this. And you know what? I will use, what's good for telepaths when you can hear people too good. It's like, I don't want to hear this shit no more. That's what that shut the fuck up oil is good for. It'll shut that shit up. You ain't gonna be connected to it. Cause that you can use it for that too. You can use it to shut somebody's mouth. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to shut nobody's damn mouth because they keep the shit popping. They keep it ringing. So I'm not gonna do that. They work for me. My haters and enemies work for me, and they don't even know it. They trying to get paid. It's like, no, you don't get paid yet. Go get your own. You was moving something around. Hot and cold gonna kill it. It's all of the elements and shit is gonna kill it. All the deities is working. Oya came through and dropped a couple of tornadoes over in Alabama. It's all working together as a system. You just gotta trust. You just gotta trust. If you don't have no trust, I don't know what you're doing right now. You probably fucking up. Because a lot of people like, we're all gonna die. And some of them elitists is hoping that you kill yourself. Like, just self-terminate. Please do it. Don't do it. I don't even want the narcs to kill themselves. I just want them to go away. maybe we can put them underground somewhere and just kind of keep them there. Okay. So, and you can tell that they obviously have some kind of trauma. You know what? Orion's daughter, Narcs, it can turn very, very selfish too, because a lot of my clients, they went through horrific abuse too. They went through emotional, psychological abuse. You ain't got no damn excuse for doing what you doing. And you come over here messing with my people and shit, you gonna get it. You gonna get it bad. That's just all it is to it. Let me see if we can do an updated reading on that. Now, hold on, y'all. I need something warm on my throat. Allergies is off the chisel, my nizzle. Ooh. Yeah, it got cold today, y'all. I'll be covering my head when I be doing these readings, y'all. Spirit guides, ancestors, guardian angels, when is this whole coronavirus stuff going to end? To be honest with you, it's psychological warfare, just to let y'all know. And don't get the vaccine. And they can't never force no vaccine on us. The death card, what month? It's dying. May. May, baby. May. Cycle complete. I'm seeing May. I'm seeing May. You can tell that the goddess is, to be honest with you, the coronavirus died before it even got started. Y'all, please stop falling for these pandemics. They do it all the time. You're going to get SARS. Oh, God. Ooh, and look at this one. This one affects your lungs. I can't handle it. But it'll all be over in May. Okay. They ain't trying to conjure up another $2 trillion to pay us. They like, you better get your butt out there and work and get your own business. We ain't giving you nothing else. I feel sorry for the people sitting around waiting for that 40 acre and a mule that ain't gonna never goddamn come. You could have just went and bought you a damn 40 acre and a mule by using your energy. The ancestors done moved on. They moved to paradise. A lot of them did. So I don't know, guys. You know, I feel like I'm way too connected with spirit. And like every time everybody get all excited about something, and I feel that everybody's sitting at home going, ugh, I can't breathe. Uh, okay. Maybe you should try eating something. Try eating something. I always feel better when I eat something. Then all y'all low on iron. So when y'all nervous, y'all low on iron, and when you get nervous, you really can't eat. You gotta eat if you have bad iron levels. If you don't eat or get iron supplementation, it can cause you to not. You be thinking you can't breathe. So there's a lot of different medical conditions or human condition that can cause you to not, your breathing capacity to not be good. Like low iron, and many of us are, especially the vegans. Low on iron and B12. So, you know what I'm saying? So you might think, ooh, I can't breathe. But you can. Then you get to hyper breathing. Breathing deep. Don't breathe deep. Just breathe normal. In 2 seconds, out three. That's how you breathe. You don't just go, oh, I don't think I can breathe. You don't breathe like that. Many of y'all don't even know how to breathe. So how would you know whether or not you can breathe or not? You breathing through your damn mouth. You ain't supposed to do that. Just the human condition just literally can deteriorate if you do certain things. Panic attacks, yeah. I've been feeling y'all panic attacks. I've been feeling like the whole thing with, ooh, I've got a heavy chest. Just release it. Many of y'all got stuff that's coming out of y'all. A lot of us already got the vaccine when we was babies. We don't know what the fuck they was putting up in us. We don't know what they was doing. And my whole thing about it is that I ain't gonna say nothing. If you're low on iron, you won't be able to breathe properly. It causes shortness of breath if you have low iron or if you're anemic. And that's one of the things that the interdimensional beings, feed on. They feed on iron. They feed on your manganese and your magnesium. That's why we need to get these fuckers off of the goddamn planet. Too many people are letting them take over their bodies and their minds to the point where, see, that's the whole sheeple thing, the whole sheep being led to slaughter. When somebody leads you, it's a bunch of sheep and they just, they just bah. And I would be like, I'm about to jump about this line because something ain't right here. I don't feel right. And many of y'all that's having that anxiety, that's what it is. It's your spirit trying to tell you something. And they might even be trying to send you some blessings. But you've been taught to take your blessings as a negative. You've been taught that. I've noticed that even with some practitioners, they'll have a bunch of clients or something, and they'll be like, okay, my client is making me sick over here. It's like, oh, you done had too much now. it, you know, you can just tell that nobody really has had any formal training in witchcraft, except for maybe a select few. You're welcome, Mr. J. Maybe a select few. If you a witch, you supposed to be mastering your own mind. You ain't supposed to have no master. You the master. I mean, your deities, you can go to them for help and they'll move shit real fast for you. But other than that, it's kind of like, I don't get it. You're a witch, but you take orders from somebody. Okay. Yeah. Many of y'all have been taught to be afraid of your power. A lot of y'all are doing you getting downloads and stuff. And like literally it was a whole plethora of energy that's been coming in. But the way that we'll take it, especially if you are on a frequency or dealing with people or dealing with narcs, you're gonna all narcs take everything as a negative. That's why they don't never make it in life. Narcissistic people rarely succeed. Those are the true facts. Unless somebody gave them that position, or either they a demonic agent. So your most sacred part of you is your heart. That's why a lot of people die of heart attacks, because either they're being abused or they are abusing. And long-term abuse, you think it's a cigarette that make these people die? Man, get the fuck out of here with that. It's stress and negative frequencies. This cigarette ain't stressing me out. It's people. The reason why so many people are sick is because they're constantly trying to. First of all, if you a controlling person, like your heart chakra, like they don't. It's like they don't comprehend. That's just like in The Grinch That Stole Christmas. The Grinch's heart was black. And then when he gained, a perspective, his heart grew. It was like a little bitty dried up prune at first. And then when he went to Whoville, it's like, where were you when all of the other kids was watching fucking fairy tales, man? That's how they taught us. That's how the fairies taught us, was through fairy tales and all of that. That's why I never had no problem with a lot of that stuff. Now I know that it was a lot of stuff in those Disney movies where it was an image of a penis and an image of a vagina. Those things are only dirty because you make them dirty. They're only dirty because you make them dirty. We teach children that their body parts are dirty. It's disgusting it's disgusting, the inhumane behavior that is taught every goddamn day in this world. It's sad. It's sad. The bullshit. Now, I don't want my children being influenced by it. Also, with a narc, they always saying how old your kids are and trying to make them look older when it fits them, or younger. My children are 19. I'm sorry, they're 17, 18, and 19. Because they were stair steps. My son is going to turn 20. He's 20, not 40. Jacob is 7. You know, it just baffles me. Just, you know what they do? They focus on other people so that they can, because they're feeling guilty. It's their guilty conscience talking. A guilty person is going to always point the goddamn finger. What they don't realize is that it's going to be 100 fingers pointed back at you every single time. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't built my career or my channel on that mess. You go back and look at my videos, you're going to see a bunch of readings, a bunch of lectures, and a bunch of spell work. They don't want you to be intelligent. Men will say, I don't want you to be smart. I want you to be dumb and stupid. Well, then go find somebody else. Good Lord. I want to change you. I want to break you. I'm unbreakable. What are you talking about? Even when you think I'm broken, I'm still there. You not. And what it is so you can lose your mind, so you can be running around here looking crazier than a damn bitsy bug and shit like them. Insanity can be catching. And I feel sorry for these men that don't have these women that know how to take care of their family. They real stuck and real lost. And it just is really terrible. Exactly. But it ain't the point. If you a spiritualist and you see a problem, especially me, it ain't advisable for me to mind my own business. I'm make sure you don't go and do that shit to nobody else. I'm make sure that I'm gonna get rid of that demon. You ain't gonna go hurt nobody. So maybe that's what it is, and they can't find nobody else though. That's what it is, Miss Jackson. Yeah, yeah, it's ridiculous, and control yourself. They can't control. Hey, it's too late for Kool-Aid. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. So it's like, why can't, like, but you can't even control your thoughts about me. You sitting up there literally, literally, you're punishing and sending yourself through this torture by constantly thinking about me. Then let it go. And then that's another thing. Most empaths are not equally yoked with narcs, unless you want to die at an early age. We ain't equipped to deal with no damn narc. We like tree huggers. I like hippie types. I don't like no crazy ass delusional person that trying to carry on a personification of perfection when everybody can clearly see your flaws. Yeah, they've been trying to. They can't do it though. Cause it's the first of the month, so there a lot of people start getting real crazy at the first of the month, especially certain people. Cause the first of the month is, that's the whole welfare system and shit and all that shit. So they get crazy. And it's like, well, I mean, technically, if you're running a business, you should have consistent clients. So they get to acting all nervous and stuff. That's because they haven't been properly trained in witchcraft. They haven't. In fact, a lot of these witches, they gonna teach you so that you really don't know shit. They ain't gonna teach you shit for real. They ain't gonna teach you everything they know. So like, a lot of people are being led the wrong way on purpose because, and it's just sad, but it's the truth. MJ23, you need to hush. I saw you asking to come and visit me. No, you can't come visit me. The answer is no. So, what's so funny is that you'll see the enablers, and the enablers are literally laughing at the narc. Like, it's so bizarre, you guys. I be looking at people and I be knowing what people thinking and shit. Hold on a minute, y'all. Do we have the TV? I don't know. They know it's there. I was in the bathroom. So yeah, y'all. It's they go in cycles. A vampire is not a real witch. Sorry, witches don't have to vampire off of no goddamn body. In fact, witches don't like vampires like that. Okay, just saying. I didn't see that, mom. I don't know where it's at then, baby. I know that I look out and I find some. We can get some next time we go to Dollar General. Just let your hair go free, child. His eyes were bigger than his pockets. You have a good day too, Queen Portia. You out? You leaving? Yeah, it is 4 in the morning. We've been up since the witching hour. We've been up during the witching hour. I did get like every now and then because I like to sleep at night with the moon. That's when I have like all my dreams and stuff. And I ain't afraid to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just that sometimes depending on what's going on, we got a moon in Cancer for the next couple of days, so it's Cancer energy is so amazing. It's so healing. It's the perfect time to do love work. Either a Cancer moon or either a Taurus moon. Perfect time to do love work. I don't really want to talk about him. I don't think about him that much. He thinks about me that much. Yeah. Yeah, it is. And he's been over here thumbsing down my videos, y'all. It's just really pathetic. Just do the same thing. Like, can you please, can you not be more predictable? He is so predictable. Does the same goddamn thing. Cause in his mind, he's thinking, I'm messing up her channel. It's like, no, you look stupid. Thank you. I'm gonna mess up her channel. I'm gonna did it. It's like you're not gonna do anything but look stupid for like the rest of your life. Good Lord. Okay. So yeah, man. It'd be funny though when I be watching people and they be like, that's Jamila, she's trolling. I don't ever do that. I'm sitting here watching whatever happened to Baby Jane. I'm probably gonna watch Rosemary's Baby next. I don't be thinking about that shit. I come on here to show y'all my spells and do readings and give y'all the good word. And people be like, I think she's thinking about me. No, I'm not actually. I really wish that you would go away. I babysit my grandson early morning. Peace. Okay, good night, sweetie. Good night. Peace and love. I love watching me a good black and white movie or an older movie before I go to bed. I don't know why my throat doing that, y'all. That's weird. Do y'all want to know what a sacrifice is? I ain't about to get into that. I really don't care. Looky Lou, you tried to make me a sacrifice and now you turned yourself into one. Can you bring me some Kool-Aid, son? This coffee cup or either that white cup. I gotta get my ass up here and do the dishes. Feel like my body is getting rid of something. No tea. I need to do the same. I need to drink the same mixture that I made for my daughter tonight, which is white willow bark, um, marshmallow root is really good for healing the throat. And it's nothing wrong with my throat. It's something going on, y'all. I don't know what the hell it is. And to be honest with you, I don't even think about it. That's what I'm about to eat or drink is some fruit punch. Drink tea. Yeah, you're right. I'm too lazy to get up and get it. I don't be getting it. Oh yeah, marshmallow root. Yes, yes. In fact, you making me actually want to get up and do that. Mm, I don't know about what you're saying, paranoia, but whatever works for you. Oh Lord, what y'all think? Where's Orion's daughter at? I don't think there was any kind of master plan paranoia. I think this guy is just a foolish fool, a degenerate. I don't think he had anything planned, to be honest with you. Mm. Why are we even okay? Hold on. Sorry. I'm sorry. You gotta go. You can tell that that's him in the chat room. Dude, go on about your business. I ain't even talking about that right now. We ain't even thinking about that. I ain't thinking about nothing negative like that. I did all that work earlier. I'm clearing my head out. I am talking about the narcs though. Yeah, that person was like this that person was trolling big time. Go over there and say that on that person's channel. I look, we not here to talk about that. Go away. Go away. Ugh. So anyway, um, I gotta get this kitchen cleaned up in a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go out there in the garage and I'm gonna hang up this load of laundry that I gotta hang up. So I'm gonna try to get that done before I go to sleep. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to. Okay, I'll say it real quick. What I was gonna say about a sacrifice is that, first of all, it's bullshit. You gain nothing from sacrificing the life of another. You don't get shit but bad karma when you do that. That's why the ones that you see running around talking about, I'm gonna make you a sacrifice. No, that's something you do every now and then. You don't like, literally, you and then if you want to start talking about sacrifices and shit like that, you have to be a very, very experienced witch. And it also it has to be a really, really fucked up individual that that you may or may not care about. No, a sacrifice has to be something that you gave a fuck about. So you giving up something that you care about. There's nothing clever or genius or anything that has to do with anything to do with witchcraft or anything that has to do with power. What that dude was about, he's under mind control. Anybody and their mama can call and pay him, and he'll say anything that you want him to say. He'll pretend to be a pedophile. He'll pretend to be, and he might be really one. He'll pretend to be say this to her, say that. No, I ain't gonna say that. I'll send you $50. Okay. So that person just don't have a lot of that. He ain't got no master plan. That dude ain't. If he did, he wouldn't be online doing that. Yeah, Mrs. Jackson. Let me tell you something about that. I was actually just talking about that today. Those little children under the Vatican that were found. They have nothing to gain but bad karma and consequences for the suffering of the life of another. The black magic that I did earlier today, you better make sure that that person deserves it. You don't just do that stuff to somebody and it's a lot of people that deserve it. It's a lot of men out there, they raping their daughters and they can't figure out how to prosecute them. The courts or the police don't believe the daughter. There's a lot of disgusting stuff going on out there. There is nothing to gain from that. You may get what you want temporarily, okay? But in the long run, you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself. And that's really what they need to learn. Uh, You know, maybe they need to snap out of it. I don't know. Yeah, ain't nothing to gain from that. None of that shit they doing. Just shut up and stop it. Okay, a person that's doing that, first of all, there's certain energies that you want to invoke in your life daily. Peace, serenity, tranquility. A lot of people don't have that inside of them. It's just like a storm is constantly going on, constantly. And they usually just destroy themselves. Okay, even as a witch, I have to be careful. I can't be running around here just doing whatever the hell I want. It's a lot of shit I could have did to a lot of people. It's a lot of shit I did do to a lot of people. Coming back whining to me and shit ain't gonna help it. Perhaps you should change your behavior. Maybe you should have thought about it before you opened up your mouth and told lies about people. Thank you, Willie Lee. When you see somebody doing stupid shit like that, they are a sacrifice for that demon. Only demons sacrifice people because demons will fucking eat your soul. You see somebody out here just doing stuff, attacking people. Them people, them are people that are being used. That's why it's a lot of people that'll feel sorry for them and try to help them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And that is truly a statement. A lot of times when I do cleansing work for my clients, husbands and shit like that, I tell them throw some rosemary off in his food, get you some ginger. There's because men can be really difficult, but them cleanses do work on them. I've had nothing but positive feedback. You get a Gen Hex remover off of your husband, boy, he start creating all kind of stuff. Demons can possess people. Yeah, they can mind control people. They can certainly do that. And they can also kill a person and take their body, take their image. That's why you have to really be concerned about your family members if they possess. If you really give a fuck about them, you gonna help them. Some people are beyond help though. Are they homeless spirits? They're lost. A demon and a spirit is two different things. A demon can actually control a spirit. There are some people that are still tied to demons even after death. It's a whole lot of stuff going on. But most people believe, oh, this person died. Somebody shot him. He's in heaven now. That's it. You know. And in the meanwhile, that spirit is tapping on your damn window. You're talking about rest in peace. And they they like, I'm about to come up in there. Should people that have done terrible acts because of demonic possession be forgiven? Yeah, they can be, but that's usually you usually gonna get that kind of unconditional love from your mama. Most people that you did bad things to while you were demonically possessed, all you can do is apologize and leave them the fuck alone. Especially if your demon attacked them, leave them alone. Go and move forward and find something else to do. Those are the real facts. There was a guy I was in love with. I still go back and look at his music video. Still think about him. I said some crazy shit to him. We spent the night together once on his birthday. I fed him cake and I never saw him again because I said that crazy shit. You gotta see, people don't understand that love is like a Fabergé egg. You have to take care of it. You have to nurture it. Okay. Many people, I have seen them, I've had many people do this to me. I've loved them to pieces. They literally destroyed every morsel of love that I could ever feel for them. And I really can't feel no love for no narcs because they do the same damn thing. You just gonna go through the same damn thing over and over again. And they can be very convincing when they putting the mask on, but they gonna take that mask off. And it's gonna be a snarling creature feature under there of mass proportion, emotional abandonment, verbal abuse, attacks, humiliation. They're disgusting individuals, and they have no give a damn about what they do to people and they'll never admit it. And everybody will be sitting there witnessing it, and for some reason nobody else will say anything. That's what happened with that Gabriel case. When demons take over, ooh, and these little babies out here, I feel sorry for these kids that's out here. Their mama ain't got no sense. Their daddy ain't got no sense. Lord have mercy. Yes, narcs are absolutely demonically possessed. Yes, they are. And the demon is destroying them from the inside out. Problem is that they don't listen. The demon don't let them listen. Even if they felt for a millisecond that they needed to get help, spiritual help. That's why if any of my children turned into if any of my children turned into narcs, I would work on them. I would cleanse them. I would, banish that demon off of them. I wouldn't even have to do it in front of them. I just go in my room and be quiet about it and do what I got to do. See, most people don't have the sense to do that. Some people don't do that. I've been working on Jacob for the longest because Jacob experienced trauma when he was like 8 months old. Opened up a doorway for attachment because the babysitter wasn't watching my baby. So, you know, that's why I don't hire people to look after my children anymore. Sometimes when I get thirsty, though, but you know what? It is somebody in here trying to feed. And they feed just like demons. You be like, because I noticed that, and I notice when I be around these thirsty demons, you just all of a sudden get thirsty. Damn. They done sucked all the damn, you know. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, they always watching and curious. They're always wanting to know what you're doing. They call each other all day. Hello, did you see so and so? Did you see what she was wearing? Oh, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? That's why I call them looky loos. they always they always talk about, did you see so and so? No. Did you see yourself? No. Why? I don't want to see myself. I suck. Okay. Some stuff can't be forgiven. You threaten somebody's kids. Ain't nobody. Now they did show the man in Amityville threatening somebody kid. Remember Amityville, the new one? And she rolled off in the boat. But that's because he was a good man before they went to that house, and she knew she could trust him. But these women be like, "Oh, this your stepdaddy. He gonna move in." Next thing you know, He trying to murder everybody in the damn house, abusing the kids. And you like, well, maybe we should just leave this house. No, you're not staying in the haunted house. He's haunted. It's something wrong with him. It's not the house, it's him, but you know. um there's certain stuff that you can't forgive men for. And I'm pretty sure that a lot of, when you have went through the cycle of misery over and over and over again, I can't be. I'm too goddamn happy. I'm ready. I did work on the coronavirus too. I said, get the fuck on somewhere. I did it sitting up on. It's up there somewhere above the fireplace. I need to light another candle over it because it was actually working. It actually did work. You can tell. But of course, the news is going to say 3,000 people died today, y'all. They all died. It's over. And it's kind of like, and then it be people like, oh no, I did have a scratchy throat today. Oh, just breathe. I'm gonna do some breathing lessons for y'all too, because a lot of y'all was like, as soon as you know what, I think it's a thing to make you pay attention to the way you breathing. Because many of y'all are producing a lot of CO in the damn air. Just by the way you breathing and talking and being. So now they forcing you to pay attention to your breath. And now you like, wait a minute, I can't breathe. What the fuck? Can I breathe? A lot of times when a person is having, I've had anxiety attacks where I'll be like, Ty, I can't breathe. He'd be like, Mom, yes, you can. Oh yeah, I can. It's psychosomatic, y'all. Like, come on now. Stop it. Like we all figured this out a few, like we figured this out in the year 2000. There was a lot of people that knew it, and then, when this new information came out or whatever, I think I started my waking up process probably when I started my natural hair journey. And this was probably about 11 years ago is when my when I started getting my sight back. Not 11 years ago. Mm-mm. It was about 13 years ago. 13, 14 years ago was when I started getting my sight back, because all of that chemical and stuff that you put, on top of your head, you know what I'm saying? And I know that I smoke cigarettes. I do. But I don't have the belief system that a cigarette can kill me. So therefore it won't. Okay. First of all, I plan on quitting very soon anyway, because I would like to start to work out again. And even though I can run, I can walk, smoking cigarettes, you guys can definitely get out there and get some exercise. If you get some exercise, it'll open up your airways. If you have really bad allergies, make sure that you give yourself some kind of allergy treatment before you go out there though. Yeah. I want to get myself ready for things to come. If somebody is demonically possessed, a lot of different signs of demonic possession. Um Catatonic behavior, bruises on the body, welts appearing out of nowhere. A person's eyes can change, their facial structure can change. They'll talk in a demon voice. Demon voices are real. I've had a couple of demons try to possess me. Demons try to possess me all the time, sexually. That's how they can get in sometimes. They'll try to possess you. I've been through that. I've been through the sleep paralysis and all of those things, and some of those things I kind of have my own theories about as to why a person would become paralyzed in their sleep. One that my grandmother used to say was that when you sleep, your soul wanders and you didn't get back to your body fast enough. What the fuck made you open up your eyes though? Because every time I went through that, I would open my eyes and look around. But you just can't move. It is the craziest shit. I used to have this shit all the time when I was a little kid. Something else opened up your eyes until you came back in your body. I believe that, you know, and see, you got your sleepwalkers, and sleepwalkers can kill somebody in their damn sleep or kill themselves in their sleep. There have been a lot of people that have done that. It just really depends on what demon it is. Hey, mama, how you doing? Um, really, really stinky breath, bad breath is a sign of demonic possession. If a person is not, um, cleaning their butt properly, they can be demonically possessed. Like you just look at their underwear and it's just like poop, just all in their underwear and some shit like that. And yeah, there might be some demonic possession right there. I'm keeping it real because that actually, it's almost like that. That I don't see how people walk around with poop in their butt because it's probably itchy. So, not having any feelings, feeling very cold, being very cold for a certain amount of time, behaviors getting worse. You know what I'm saying? It's just going downhill. Like one day you may say that you want to punch somebody in the face, and the next day you're talking about you want to destroy them and eat them, and just weird thoughts, weird excessive thoughts that are not your own, that are inhuman, thinking thoughts that are not your own. Now you got to be careful with that one because some people are doing head work on you. A lot of people that you see doing crazy shit, it's because a witch did it to them. For example, the series Snapped. Those people, like, I don't see how people can miss that. And then also when you see people flip out and kill their children, or a man flips out and kills his whole family, he was having those excessive demonic thoughts that can compel him to do that. And there's actually technology for them to do that. And you got to get past that technology. I'll be glad when they get rid of this shit. Why would you create something like that? That's why I like movies like The Terminator and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I want to feel the strength of the woman, I always loved Linda Hamilton in those movies. She was just amazing playing that role of, God damn it, what was her name in the movie? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Technology is doing it. A lot of the technology that they have can bring through demons. They know how to open up gateways in you. That's why you got to check yourself. You remember that saying, check yourself before you wreck yourself? That's why I was saying with Narcs, your enablers don't give a damn about you. They ready for you to jump off a damn bridge. They hoping that you jump. That the people that's telling you the damn truth about yourself, they may partially give a damn about you. But when you a narc, you so damn out there. You know what I'm saying? And narcs will. You know what a narc will do? They're so out there that they will do something despicable. You'll talk to them about it, and then they'll purposely go and do the despicable thing that you just said. It's like, but I just told you that you did this, and then you did it, and it's like they don't understand. That's a sign of narcissistic people are absolutely possessed by demons. Oh yeah, Sleepwalkers. Yes, I love that. You know what else? You know what other Stephen King movie that I liked? I like The Stand, and I also like Creep Show. Very, very good movies to watch. You know, I used to. I love watching movies. You know what? I don't. You know what? What I'm trying to do right now is get my family off of their phones so that there's no distraction. And so that we can just either play a board game or something. It's really good to. I want to order Monopoly. I think I'm gonna order some board games. You know, not even watching TV. It's good to watch a movie with your family, but having them always on YouTube, having them. Oh yeah, Pet Cemetery. Yes, I love Pet Cemetery. Okay, the original one, part two and part three. Yeah, they messed it all up. They should have continued on with what happened to the mother at the end of that movie instead of switching it to new people. It's like, yeah. Now, the newer Pet Cemetery, it's not that I didn't like it. I got to watch it again because, I wasn't really paying attention. And another thing, guys, what I like to do is I like to sit here because, they're always bugging around. Then we got these interdimensional beings. Then we got parasites all around. And so it makes your mind kind of, sitting down and reading a good book is such a good way of empowering your brain and you know what I'm saying? So I used to read all the time. And it seems like, this frequency that they be putting out here be making everybody jittery. And then you sit down and watch you sit down and watch something, and then you change your mind, and then the next thing you know, you're doing something else. You definitely can sense that it's in the air. Something weird. Okay. Hi, murder team. Bye, murder team. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye bye now. Yeah, I think that reading a good book is so good for you. It really, really is. Um, I'd like to get a bookshelf and just fill it up with books so that, there'll be things to read. My grandmother in her old house, she had like a built-in bookshelf, and she had her encyclopedias up there. She had several books up there. I love my grandmother. She want me to get an encyclopedia set and stuff. And I'm gonna get a globe too. I will be getting a globe very soon. That's going to be one of my next witchy items. Thank you. What's my favorite book? I don't really have a favorite, to be honest with you. I haven't read books in so long, but I can tell you that the last time I sat down and read a book, it was The Color Purple. I read that book, and then I also read Flowers in the Attic. I haven't really read any books lately. That's what I'm saying. Like, what is going on here? And then they got audiobooks. I'd rather sit down and read a book. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what? I didn't get anything of my grandmother, but I got her. I got her grace. They didn't give me nothing. She mad about that too. They didn't give me nothing of my grandmother's. What's my favorite part? The whole thing. The entire book was good from front to back. It's a very good book. It goes into detail about the grandmother. It goes into detail about the whole story behind everything. This is really, really a very good book. Yeah. You know what kind of books I like now though, or more so the paranormal books. You know what I'm saying? And I've been looking at quite a few that I've been wanting to get my hands on. So, reading is actually good for you. It really is, especially if you don't get. I think honestly, the reason why a lot of people fuck up is because they're bored. They don't have nothing else better to do. So, do I remember the incest? Yeah, I do. What about it? And you know what? Just like a man, he brings up the sex part of the book. Just it's just a man, huh? Yeah, I've been thinking about contacting some folks because I need to set up an altar for my grandmother. I think I'm gonna set it up right there. Yeah. I don't care about that black sector, man. Them people are not interesting to me though. Like I appreciate you coming in the chat or whatever, but I don't I that doesn't interest me. I'm sorry, man. I just if I were 16 years old that would interest me, but I'm a grown woman. Yeah. Yeah, getting back to the old me. Good Lord. It seems like when I started YouTube, it started a damn riot. And I was having issues with folks because I was on YouTube for years. Like, um, the stalking the people think that the stalking of Jamila started with the black sector. No, you came in last to backbite. You're not. they be like, I'm the one that stalks Jamila. No, it's me. No, it's me. I'm the one that stalks Jamila. No, I've had stalkers far before I even knew the freaking black sector. I've had a stalker online that has been stalking me literally for the past 20 years. I'm not joking. You know what I know that it is? It's spiritual stalkers. Who the hell cares? You do your work and you move on. I don't even care. I really don't care anymore. Set up her altar some. Oh no, it would be by a window. Y'all see that? That's the big bay window. Maybe put it over in the corner right there. There's plenty of space in here to do that. But I think I'm gonna put her right over there at the corner. And she loves this Easter tree. In fact, my grandma wanted me to get it. She's one of the ideas behind the Easter tree. And so I think I'm gonna put her right there. And that way it'll be easy for me to assess her. You know what I'm saying? And she'll be like watching us, watching over us because I feel very, very safe knowing that my grandmother is near. She was really one of the only people in my life ever that made me feel safe. Ever. And it was consistent. She was always consistently a wonderful grandmother. I couldn't have asked for a better grandmother. Both of my grandmothers, both of them, they were awesome people, man. Taught me a lot. They planted a lot of good seeds in me, made sure they taught me. So, yeah. So I'll just put it over there and then that way I can light her candle and, you know, I think I'm gonna do that tonight because I got an extra table back there, but I need to get a special table for her. Or I can put like a cover over it. You know, if you have like an old table that's kind of like, it's actually a TV stand, not a table, but it'll work as a table. I can put one of my tapestries over it or put something over it and just have that be her area. Because I wouldn't even be alive if it weren't for my grandmother. So she gives me a lot of insight too. And she shares a lot of her witchy secrets with me. Yeah, I don't really, guys, I really don't care about that. You know what? You know, the number one mistake that those people in the black sector make is that they sit around and worry and think and obsess and torture themselves over people that are irrelevant to them. It's like, no, honey, I am irrelevant to you. Don't worry about me. You worry about you. And a lot of them can't be slick because it's like, nah, you may not be talking about me publicly, but I can hear you talking about me. You can't just don't say nothing about me at all. And then I can really sense when you saying negative and it's all negative. I can hear all of that. I have like, y'all don't understand. That's a part of my spiritual gift. It's almost like dog ears or something. It's weird. It's just like I can hear it. It's weird. And then sometimes my hearing kind of gets weird to where I can hear shit amplified. It's a trip. So that's a part of my spiritual gift. That is what makes me a telepath as well. Now you can also be, what is it called? Clairsentient? Is it clairsentience or something when you can hear things really, really good. Like, and I don't even be trying to hear a lot of that stuff because you know what? I have spiritual gifts, but I'm not the type of person that's gonna pry. Like, I don't do that. I think that's childish. So, I can hear and feel people when they thinking about me and talking about me. I have always had that ability to hear people that are talking about me. And it's advanced into I can hear it and then I'll tune in and I can see a ritual. I can hear all of your incantations. And it's like, wow, it's sad because all that gonna happen to them. Stop doing dirty stuff to people. And then I don't know why they thought my grandma's sitting up, she's sitting right next to me. She said, ask them why did they think you were such an easy target. I'm relighting my cigarette because my grandma here. Why y'all think I was an easy target? That's the funny part about it. Oh, I tune out the negative all the time. What I do is sometimes I'll cover up. Sometimes I will put that black dot on my third eye, and believe it or not, it does help, especially being under psychic attack. Covering your head, putting a glass of water, either in every room in your house. You can put a glass of water by your front door. You can light candles. I haven't done my tea light ritual for this house yet. Because y'all know where I light tea lights all over. And I just have the house lit up. Think we're going to do that probably tomorrow. You know, also meditation. Meditating is going to be one of your best friends. And also, I play my video game. I got a lot of stuff to do. Like a lot of people, I be like, damn, you didn't have nothing else to do. Like when I be hearing about people doing stuff, you couldn't find anything else to do, anything that interests you. Some people don't. Yeah, grandma always coming through. Come through, Lena. Lena, Louisa, Eloise. So she's a really sweet person. I remember when I was little, I used to curl up in the bed and fall asleep next to her. Wake up, she's sitting there watching something. I remember when I was pregnant with Tyrese, I stayed up underneath my grandma all the time. I was up underneath her 24/7 when I was pregnant with my son. So, oh, thank God, I only got 2 more cigarettes left. Oh, goodness. You got to learn how to train yourself to not be so negative. You notice how to say, damn, I only got 2 cigarettes left. No. You can speak curses. I see people speaking curses on their own life. I be like, why are you doing that? You know how harmful that is? You know how powerful your mouth is and your tongue and your throat? You ever actually look at the anatomy of a throat? If you looked at it and actually was able to see it, then you would know that you are saying stuff that you shouldn't be saying. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Lord of mercy. It is 5 o'clock in the morning. I think the kids have finally tuckered themselves out. I think what I'm gonna do is wake them up early tomorrow because we done got switched around again because it is so much stuff that's going on, and then I had to clear some stuff out of here. I cleared a lot of stuff out of here today. I saged the house today. So anyway, y'all, it has been nice chatting with you. Please make sure you guys go over to my all my videos and just thumbs them up. Please and thank you. Y'all already do that. My peeps that love me, I love you too. Mwah. Okay. But make sure that y'all go and show some love to especially my spell videos because for some reason most of all of the videos that I put up triggers these people, but for some reason when I put up a spell work video, it's like you thumbs that down. Like, are you angry? Are you upset? Well, go look in the mirror. Whenever you're angry and you're upset, go look in the mirror. And then maybe your reflection will start talking back to you and maybe it'll start talking some sense. Appreciate it a lot. Love and light. Y'all have a happy Wednesday. Have a happy hump day. We got a is it a waxing moon? We got a waxing moon in Cancer. Okay. So anyway, I will see y'all later. All right. Love and light.